Hello guys and gals of the internet, I'm Mr. Chaos of YouTube and Twitch TV, and we are still in this kind of era of the channel at the moment, nothing really new coming out, so I'm diving into another one of these gems. I would say there were three characters in my first 5 years of gaming, I would say, that really kind of stood out for various reasons. Sonic the Hedgehog is obviously the most obvious. My entry point into gaming was Sonic 2, playing two-player with my mom, to the point where I started to beat it, and then kind of went from there, I guess. Crash Bandicoot was a bit more random, it was just a game I had, and I just ended up playing it, and not really doing well at it. I never beat it, until my most recent playthrough of the first game in the Insane Trilogy, so check that out. It should be live by the time you see this. With Tomb Raider, this is my old man. This was kind of a kind of thing my old man always used to play. He was a big person with these games. What ended up really happening was that I would end up doing a couple of levels in each game, and then he would just get ahead to the point where I was like, you know what, you finish it, because I missed out on half of it already. It was always on school days perhaps, where I was fast asleep and he would take the PlayStation down to do a level or two some nights, and it got to the point where he got so far ahead and finished the game. So to that end, Tomb Raider, very much like Crash Bandicoot, is a series I have never beat in a classic sense. I've obviously beaten Tomb Raider 2013 plenty of times on this channel. I think it was like the third time I've done it for the channel, but in the classic collection, none of them. So, like Crash Bandicoot, we're going to start to change that today. And I didn't never think this was going to happen. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered. I never thought this day was coming, but Asbear have been on a real trend of bringing back classic games lately, with the most recent launch of Star Wars Battlefront Collection, which at launch was an absolute botch online and pretty much everywhere else. I've never really gone back to it since then, so I probably should. But let's do these first. It's another one. Tomb Raider 1 is another one of those games I want to redeem myself with, because as I inherited the PlayStation and really started playing it on a more regular basis, Tomb Raider was something I always played, always got stuck at, and never really went back to it after that. So we're going to do that. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is, what I was going to end up doing originally before this was even announced was a playthrough of Tomb Raider Anniversary, which is basically the remake of the first game. And what I was thinking of doing over the last few years is doing that game and counting that as a playthrough of the first one. But thankfully, now this is out, I can actually do it the proper way with remastered graphics. So I'm looking forward to this. Now, bear in mind that these games are a real weakness for me. So I'm going to end up probably getting lost. There's probably going to be huge, footage cuts and things like that. This is not going to be a decent playthrough by any means. I would probably advise you guys go watch someone else, because I'm not good at these. These are a real weakness for me. But maybe I've changed as I got older. As I played Crash 1, I actually found it not to be as difficult as I remember. Now, that's because I didn't 100% the game. And I'm going to say this disclaimer as well. I'm not going to find every single secret that's in this game, because, like I said, these are a weakness for me. Yeah. There's probably going to be some cuts and times where I get lost. But I'm hoping, maybe, I could finally do one of these. Now, that was funny. We saw a disclaimer on the screen that everyone had an outrage about. Everyone was like, oh, what? It was a real outrage about that, because there was apparently some harmful content or offensive content somewhere. Now, funny enough, I don't really remember anything like that in this game, but I was very young back then, so maybe I'll notice it when we play through these three. Whoa. I was just looking through the buttons trying to find the graphics. Look at that. Look at the difference. Oh my god. I mean, for 1998, this was probably right at the peak of the PlayStation power, so this was probably like massive. Even the game case changes. Look, have you noticed that? Even everything, literally everything changes. That is impressive. I just have to go down. Yep, classic case and classic case. Where's 3? 3's not here. Oh, 3 doesn't have one. You noticed? Oh no, it's there, but it's not. Oh, okay. It's probably because we're on it. Okay, I get it. All right. So one thing I noticed here was the passport. Oh yeah, look, British passport, and they've actually updated it to the latest passport, so it looks exactly like mine. I got a passport finally after 35 years, and that almost looks exactly like the British passports, how they are right now. That's a nice touch by Esbjerg. I like that a lot. Let's start moving and stop monologuing. Let's make sure subtitles are on, which they are. That's good. I think what I'm gonna do, one thing I'm gonna do is actually try out the modern controls here, because one thing they added was a modern controls thing very similar to, I would guess, Street Fighter. I'm not sure how it's going to really play, but we'll find out. I'll leave all this as it is, I guess. Walk to action. Not sure what that means. Indicators probably means picking up things, right? So we're going to go with the Lara's home here. We're going to give that a look. Just do this again. I'm going to be doing this a lot. I'm going to be flipping between the graphics. I would say that looking at this, I would say Lara's design in this remaster is probably very similar to Anniversary, actually. But yeah, that passport thing was really cool. Okay, so there's not much change in the kind of graphics. Oh, that's a cool shot.
Welcome to my home. I'll take you on a guided tour.
Yeah, this is literally Anniversary. Yep, it's literally Anniversary. It's literally based on that. That's cool. Oh, this feels weird. Oh, walk is an R1. Oh, that's weird. Okay, walk is square. Okay. Circle's still the same. Jump is X. I'm more used to square being jump. I don't know if I dig this too much. Let's try over here.
Okay, let's do some tumbling. Press the jump button.
Look at this glow up, lads. Look at it. This is something I really missed from Insane Trilogy. You know, a button to change the graphics engine. Oh, I already pressed square. Oh, dear. I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is, can we, oh, we can't do the, oh, there's a couple of things we can't do here. We can't jump from the side. She always does the forward jumping. Oh, I don't know about this. This feels too odd. Can we hold square? No, she can't, because what you would do in the original game is, when you wanted to do a running jump, you'd do something like this. You'd like do a hop backwards. You can't even do that in this one. Is there like a button? Oh, guys, I'm not digging these modern controls at all. I'm not feeling it. I might go back to the classic. Yeah, I don't really like that at all. Yeah, let's change that back. I don't like that. I really don't, and I thought I would, but I actually prefer. See, now we're in the classic. Now we can jump from to the side and backwards. Yeah, this is much better. And when you tap down on the D-pad, you can do that. You can't even do that in the modern controls. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I think I'll definitely stick with this. I definitely feel better. Alright.
Ah, the main hall. Sorry about the crates. I'm having some things put into storage and the delivery people haven't been yet.
So they literally kept everything to a T pretty much in this. I think Halo was the only other game I've seen where, oh shit, that was a bad idea. I think Halo was the only other game I've really seen where you can change the graphics at a button press. Insane Trilogy doesn't do it. But yeah, they even kept like the original voice acting. I'm assuming they probably didn't re-record anything, because I don't know if any of the original voice actors are still around, or even doing voice acting at this point. So it's nice that they kind of kept everything in, which was quite funny because they said, oh, well, rather than take the harmful content out, we're just going to leave it for, like, reasons that, you know, it reminds us of what we were and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I don't really get into that because I don't really remember it. So it's not something that really stuck out to me that much. When people were talking about it, I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about because I didn't play enough of these games myself to even know what was going on. I would say, you know, from my perspective, like I said, I didn't really play enough, so I don't really know where the offensive stuff is.
This used to be the ballroom, but I've converted it into my own personal gym.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Well, let's do some exercises.
Pretty neat. Look at this. Oh yeah, even the frame rate is like everything in the original is kind of kept here. I like that. So I'll flip between the two, but I think I'll mostly be in the
when I want to be careful, I walk.
Modern graphics.
Hold down the walk button and walk to the white line.
Yeah, the classic controls definitely feel better to me, which is odd. I know.
With the walk button down, I won't fall off even if you try to make me. Go on, try it.
Yep. So you can press square to do that, but you can't do the hop back. And you need it for a few jumps in this game. Yep. Pretty much. So this will be a jump. Was it supposed to do something back there? Because there was supposed to be some dialogue. I mean, I know what to do. Oh, okay. Was it that? It was supposed to be a run up. I don't remember.
If I do a running jump, I can make a jump like that, no problem.
Okay, so this is the running jump version. So you see what I mean? Like you have to make this. And if you can't do the jump back, we're probably gonna have to do like a running jump from a bit further out. And the motion controls also kind of like, if you're trying to do a running jump and you go to run back, you could run back in a diagonal circuit. It would be weird.
Right, this is a really big one. So do a running jump exactly as before, except while I'm in the air, press and hold the action button to make me grab the ledge. Nice.
I still got it. So over here would be a lot of the dialogue's missing. Like it's not telling me how to do it. I mean, I know how to do it. I was hearing some different sounds there. I was kind of thinking maybe like it tells you that you can climb up with the different sounds in the game, but I guess not. All right.
Let's go for a swim.
Oh, can we do... I want to test something a minute. Can we do this? Is it... Yeah, look at that. You can still do the handstand climb up. That's the... Because I always used to love, like, diving in the water. And then it just reminded me, hey, there was a handstand get up. Can you still do the dive? Yep, pretty much. So how would you do modern swimming in the water? The difference. It's insane. I actually want to try swimming in the water with the modern controls. Let me try that a second. So X would be to dive in. I'm trying to swim down. Here we go. Okay, so you can still like spin in the water by doing that. I don't like these modern controls. I don't like them at all. I really don't. They're really weird to me. Like, they're really weird. I can see why they tried to do it, you know, to appeal to today's audience. You know, because there's a lot of people that probably wouldn't know what Tomb Raider is back in the day. Can you still do this?
Right. Now I'd better take off these wet clothes.
So you can't like do the handstand off getting up out of the water. But yeah, the modern controls, I really don't feel it. Let's try these other, like, what is this? Okay, so this is a red passport. I don't know if this is like, oh, it's a Northern Ireland passport. This one is. Are they different? So it's it's actually completely different here. Now, obviously, since the whole thing since 2016, they changed the passports. They were originally blue, I think, before all that happened. I really like the authenticity behind that. I really do. What does it look like in? So even like the classic graphics kind of have it a little bit. That's really neat, dude. That's a really good detail. I like that a lot. Anyway, let's do this. This is going to be a mitigated failure. So the only thing that really changes in the cutscenes is just a bit more grading in the classic version. So they kind of fine-tuned it a little bit, but the whole kind of cutscene is still the same. For the levels I played this game, I never actually even got the story for the most part, so I'm essentially, to some way, going in this blind, really. Because a lot of this I haven't really checked out.
What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does. From Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru, vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls of ice, rocky crags, savage winds, and there's this little trinket. An age-old artifact of mystical power is buried in the unfound tomb of Qualapec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
I believe in Anniversary, you can kind of play this small section before you get to the main door, which I thought was a nice neat touch. I might even do Anniversary side by side with this now that I'm thinking about it. I think it'd be a pretty cool idea to do the two side by side and kind of compare it. Because that's another one me and the old man kind of alternated with. But he had it on the PC. He had a PC CD with it. And then it came out on Xbox 360, I think. That's probably the version I played. Tomb Raider Anniversary ended up being something they called the ALU trilogy, which I thought was a pretty unique, cool name that someone thought of there. That was really cool thinking. Oh. Now, do we give this game the L for shooting dogs right now? Because I think technically they're wolves, so maybe this game escapes the L for that. Just. Maybe. I'll let you guys be the judge. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Alright. Wow, this glow up is nice. I like this glow up a lot. Such a cool, neat thing. She's definitely more based on her anniversary look, for sure. But yeah, Anniversary spawned a further 2 games. Like, it was the kind of starting block for that. So I might play those as well after the first game. But yeah, I think I'll do this and Anniversary maybe side by side. Kind of give you guys a comparison between the two. Because I've always wanted to do Anniversary. Like I said, I was probably going to count that as my playthrough of Tomb Raider 1. Because for so long, I didn't even think this was going to happen. Yoink. I do know some things, but I think after the Koalapek tomb and the fight with the first fight with Larson, I'm probably gonna have no idea what to do after that. So that's probably where I'm gonna start struggling a bit to find things. I think the first few missions shouldn't be too bad. It'll be more memory based. Sounds check out. That's flying off. Oh, I'll come back for it. Now, can we get up here? I don't even remember how we get up here. Because I think there's like something we could grab up here. It always kind of like intrigued me. How do I get up here? Let's have a look. I think something's coming. I think that bat's coming back. So it's still got the thing where you can hold X and Lara will like continue to shoot when they come back into her view. It's X to climb up here. Oh shit. It's a good thing I noticed that. Because I never really figured that out. I don't think. Yeah, it's just going to be so easy when I want to jump off ledges to survive fall damage. So that bat, like, when I turned around, that bat flew all the way back here. It's actually a lot brighter in the classic graphics. It's actually a lot brighter to see here. So they've actually added some, like, more lighting. I gotta say, Asby have done a really great job. Graphically, anyway, for sure. It's just a shame Battlefront Collection doesn't really work. I don't know what went so wrong with that game. I mean, I'd understand like the day one server problem because that was going to be a thing. I always loved the dual pistols. Like I said, Lara Croft was one of those characters that stood out to me in my early days. And that's why I kind of drew up the comparison, like... For me, Lara Croft was the first kind of heroine female, like, or female lead that was, like... had, like, staying power, or whatever they call it. And a lot of people obviously make a case for Samus, because Nintendo actually had, you know, Samus and Metroid came out first. Did the wolves still do this no thing? There you go. Scares me. It scares me every time because it's like completely random. I always thought that... Does that sound like no to you? It always did to me. I think it's supposed to be like a growl from it. But it always just sounds like no. It's so weird. I think the L would rather go to either Crystal Dynamics or even Eidos, because I think Eidos made this game first. Was it Eidos that made it and Crystal Dynamics published it? I can't really remember, to be honest. I think there's like... Is there like a secret path? It's like... I think it's where the bear is, isn't it? Like you jump down from where the bear is and then you go round and there's this like door that leads back here. And you pick up a med kit or something. Gotta be careful with the bear here. Now, turning this corner would provide a save point. And it's not here. Even in the classic graphics, that's not there. Huh. Now that's very interesting. How do you save? How do you save? Does it autosave? Ah, save game. Here we go. So let's just save here just for, you know, retro's sake. Can we shoot this bear from here? This bear's down here. I don't want to jump down there and then I get wrecked. So if you hold X, basically it'll keep Lara locked onto this enemy. I think I might have better jumping the other way. Let's. Do I trust the jump? I didn't really trust the jump to come out there. I wasn't really sure how it was going to work out. Come on, bear. Sorry. It does harm animals, though, so I guess that is a sort of L. I guess. This is bear gonna... I think the bear might be even stuck. Oh, no! That was not what I wanted to do. I already messed up. I took some fall damage. Oh, no. Oh, God. I was really lucky that I didn't get completely chomped. Oh, I did not want to do that, dude. I wanted to kind of, like, jump back and kind of trigger it for the bear to come over, but it didn't work. Okay, run for this door. Let's try getting up here. Is there something over there? No, it's just, what these things. You can definitely see the glow up. They definitely put a lot of work into the new graphics. It's definitely a commendable effort for sure. Let's see. Can we jump here? Can we grab onto this? Should be able to. Maybe we could do a run jump. Oh, I bashed into it. No, let's. Darn it! It's because there's always such a delay. You can hold the square button, but it'll always jump out at the second step. Why can I not get up here? Come on, Lara. What? Should have grabbed that. Darn it! This is how you don't try to grab a bridge. There we go. Can't climb up here? What? Wait. Why there? That's weird. It's probably because of the arc. Like the arch it has, or whatever it is. It's the design of the bridge, basically. Let's see if I can run jump time this. Probably not. No! Oh, shit. It's only gonna get worse from here, folks. It's only gonna get worse. I would suggest to people, if you want a perfectionist run of this game, find another playthrough, because this ain't gonna be it. For sure. I can't even grab onto this bridge. There we go. There we go. Alright. I probably might even stick to using the D-pad. I think that would give me better control. I think I'm going to end up like just naturally going between the D-pad and the analog stick. Basically because we've reached a point where I'm so used to using the analog stick. There we go. I think the D-pad might just give me a bit more control. Is there some in this side? I don't think so. I'm kind of hoping your health regenerates at the end of each level. I don't know. Better get back here because I think there might be a wall on the left. Oh fuck. There you go. I'll do it. Is it 2 or 3? I think this tune plays a lot. I think that tune plays a lot. I definitely remember it. So I think One thing I'm noticing that I've never noticed before is that when you're running... let me try this in a safe spot.